monsters about here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires and part 2 of my Vladington campaign. My Vladington campaign. Missed him for a minute, but he's back, it's fine. You... A fake, badly... Hang on, wait for it. Disguised werewolf. Ooh, werewolf. A fake baddie disguised, because he's not the real baddie disguised werewolf. He's a cheap imitation. Tisk. Tisk and tisk and tisk again. Well, no, he's not unstoppable. Wait, we could get a real one. I've got 3 now. Should I do... I'm going to do this. Thereby completely making this redundant. You're fired. Get the fuck out of here. Boom! He's in. He's the best boy. What we got? Curse of Vorag, yeah, all that kind of good stuff. Fantastic. I love Strigoi vampires. No, I will not elaborate further. Thank you for coming to my TED Walk. A badly disguised werewolf. Close enough. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Good. Okay, so we got you. Yes, you are. What a time to be alive. What's your trait? Vampiric bloodline. Character experience. Oh, is that it? Is that what you get? Okay, well, I mean, I guess that's fine. I guess. We can get Feral Strigoi. That'd be quite fun, wouldn't it? How do we get them? Can we raise the... Oh, I can get you a ghoul. Let's get you a ghoul. How do we get... Hang on. Can we... One sec. Hold, please. Can we get them from... Oh, spirit hosts. No. What about from here? Can we get any... No. Okay, questions remain as to how we go about doing that. It's not Regiments of Renowned. No. It's not Raised Deads, unless they maybe show up in the Raised Dead lists. Who knows? Oh, we'll find out, I'm sure. Let's not stress about it too much. There's plenty of things to worry about in this world. That shouldn't be one of them. Oh, come on! Negative growth? You're killing me here. And I'm already dead. Okay, never mind. You... Oh, it's Luther Gorst. Oh, shit. No, wait. Hang on. Oh... I meant to go and check the undead pool. Oh, actual physical pain. Okay, tell you what. No, actually, we'll keep Bad Disguised Werewolf here. Well... Tit monkeys. Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to hold on to this place. Are you sure? What about needling? Would you give me money for that? You didn't even say thank you. Absolute scenes. So ungrateful. Not even wearing a suit. What a piece of shit. Trust no one. Nagash. Wait, what? 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 Okay, I'll take the vampiric corruption, thank you very much. Don't quite understand why you'd be so, like... Okay, never mind. Right, let's get into Waldenhof then. Hello, Mr. Luther Gorst. Also, you're going to give me a delicious, tasty blood smooch. Let's bring a badly disguised werewolf in here. He is basically an intern at this point, so the more on-the-job experience we can get him, the better. Okay, this is going to be quite a grindy fight. Because I've decided to attack in one location. Mostly because I really hate trying to manage units across a massive front. It's just, ugh. It wouldn't be so bad if the game wasn't so... I hate to use the term arcadey, but, you know, previous Total Wars tended to be a little bit more slow. The battles tended to take a little bit more... And Warhammer's obviously gone for the more sort of, you know, the action. And that's fine. You know, that's a choice and that's fine. But it does mean controlling armies across a large front is mostly just kind of annoying. Got a few units hanging back. I mean, we do have some flying units. I've sent them to take out the towers so that they can't just continue to batter us. I think that's probably fairly sensible. Now, in hindsight, I probably should have sent some units around the outside. I didn't do that. Of course, we've got Vlad, Isabella, and Martha? Gertrude? I can't remember what her name is. What's your name? Tamara. There we go. Almost had it. I think it was fairly close. So, I mean, hacking our way through these guys shouldn't be particularly difficult. Should be fine. We've taken out the towers. They don't have any missile units. It's just a case of grinding the enemy down into dust. It would be handy if we had some more Winds of Magic. As it is, we've basically got one Penumbral Pendulum, and that's kind of it. Obviously, kind of regrettable. Never mind! If wishes were horses, eh? I don't have any of those either. Oh, that's not entirely true. I do have the Blood Knights down here. As I say, we should be fine. I've got the Black Coach as well. Has managed to do 1 kill so far. Well done, you! 1 kill? Gah! Excellent. Oh yeah, there goes the Penumbral Pendulum, as you can see, doing catastrophic damage to the units in its path. If only we had a few more of those. Yeah, that would have been really handy. As it is, Gertrude managed... Oh, sorry, Tamara managed to pick up to 150 kills, but also makes herself sad. I think because she miscasts. No one likes making mistakes, obviously. But that did mean that, you know, we don't have any more... No more Winds of Magic, so... I think we can potentially do a Van Haal's Dance Macabre, and that's pretty much it. Never mind! You know, these things were sent to test us. It'll be okay. Our reinforcements have arrived and are moving to back us up. At least the unit of Graveguard with halbards over here has almost disintegrated. And once that, we can push in, come in behind, sort of try and catch all of these units in an encirclement and make them disintegrate. While that's happening, let me just say, hey, if you're watching this channel and you're not subscribed, would you mind subscribing, dropping a like? It does really help with the YouTube algorithm, which I hate. I wish I didn't have to, but it does actually, you know, does actually help. So that would be super. Also, we've got a Discord, so there's a link in the description. Join that. The mods always tell me to remind. Well, they try to remind me to do it, and I always forget. I meant to do it in the first episode, but I forgot, so I've done it now. Hopefully that'll be good enough and the beatings will stop. Alright, units over here starting to disintegrate. I mean, this is certainly atmospheric, but it's an absolute bastard to see anything. So far, so good. Okay, while we're waiting for the enemy units to crumble away, the other week I was in London, and we went. At one point, we went to the Natural History Museum. And if you've been to the Natural History Museum, then you'll know that the sort of like the main hall is like this massive. It kind of looks like Hogwarts, doesn't it? It's this massive open hall. Which you can kind of go off to the different galleries. And at one point I was absolutely knackered because my wife had been death marching us around London for days on end, and I'm not used to, you know, moving. So I was broken. So she was like, well, you're going to have a sit down and we'll come and find you in a minute. I was like, that's fine, no problem. Give me a feet rest. So I went, and there's nowhere to sit though, absolutely. So at the end of it, I was like, okay, I'll just find a corner and sit down on the floor, that's fine. So I found a little corner in a little alcove and I sat down there. I was like, this is fine. This is got my phone out, started browsing. For about 5 minutes, this group of, I'm going to say teenagers, I'm not 100% sure, young adults, let's say, turned up, speaking French, and they came and sort of sat just to one side of me. Obviously I've started a trend. I'm an influencer, what can I say? A sitting influencer. So, that's fine. There's people there, but I'm not too worried. And then some more French young adults come along. And they obviously know the other group. They're chatting. They come sit the other side of me, which I think is a bit weird, but that's fine. And then about, another maybe 5 minutes, a third group, larger one, sort of turns up. And they obviously, they're all part of the same group. Obviously, they're on some sort of, trip or something together. And they've obviously all gone to the Natural History Museum to see all of our stolen history, because we do like stealing history in the UK. And but they come and sit in front of me, and sort of so at this point I'm now surrounded by young French adults. Now this is, I'm not bothered by this, but I am not part of this group. But at this point I've been encircled, I've been enveloped by this French group. And I'm now slightly concerned I may be on my way to France soon. As it is, some sort of, I don't know, it must be like a teacher or whoever was leading the group sort of turned up, like 2 or 3 of them, and they started doing a head count. I'm not great at French, I will be honest, but at one point I could see they were counting and they got to 22, and then they had this confused look on their face, like, hang on a sec, why have we got 22? And then they sort of caught one of their eyes and they kind of went, oh, and reduced the number by 1 and were then happy with the result. And at that point they all moved on. But I'm now left vaguely concerned that these French people wondered why I decided to join their group of young French adult. Like, why was I sitting in the middle of a group of teens? And I wasn't. It wasn't my fault. I wasn't. I was there to begin with. I didn't start. Look, I didn't come and sit there of my own free will. They enveloped me. I didn't have a choice. Anyway, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So when my eventual court case turns up, Court of European Human Rights, I just wanted to get my story out first. That's there we go. What's going on here? Oh yeah, good. Battle. Right, so we've managed to envelop them. Oh god, look at this. Look at this fucking mess. We did envelop them, but they've enveloped us back. So we're going to pull the Blood Knights out of the envelopment. Unfortunately, the zombies are chasing us. I was like, well, maybe if I can get them away, I can let them rest up for a minute. Because they do have this vigorous thing, where if they're out of melee combat, so in about, well, in 100 seconds, probably less because units regain vigor anyway, they will start to become fresh again and get their melee attack and shit back. I was just like, yeah, let's do that. Unfortunately, these zombies were not going to let me get away. Very persistent, your average zombie. Sometimes it's nice to have these longer battles. I can get the admin out of the way, can't I? Yeah. Okay, we've got some ghouls. They're going to come round and attack these zombies in the back, help the Blood Knights out. Not that the Blood Knights really need assistance, but it's mostly just kind of carving their way through this massive blob. In fairness, these ghouls, Eternal Empire, 25% chance to restore up to 20% hit points in 20 seconds. Cool. Good, I think. Is that good? Oh well. They do a lot of damage, these guys. They're also hitting them with the poison, even though the zombies do have quite a lot of health. But, they are trash. They've got fire weakness. They actually got missile resistance for some reason. I guess I mean, if you think about it, zombies, they are dead bodies. If you shoot it, is it really going to do too much damage? Probably not, really. Okay, we're carving our way through the zombies. What's going on over here? They seem generally fine. Managed to break through. We got the doggos. Oh, I do love the doggos. The doggos are doing a lot of heavy lifting, in fairness. They just get right in there and start chewing away. I genuinely think the doggos are probably one of my favourite units at the moment. Obviously, their usage will drop off as time goes on because their stats are not amazing. But at least the Blood Knights are having time to get their vigour back a little bit. Get their melee defense up, get their speed up, and then we can send them back into the fray. They've got 217 kills, which is pretty good. Mind you, how many... Okay, there was 3,200 enemies. I mean, there's significantly less now. There's 800. And the number is dropping considerably as we carve our way through the remainder. Oh, look, they're all pretty much all dead. Okay, we're going to send the vampires in to take on this group of zombies. The badly disguised werewolf. Not at his full power yet. Oh yeah, doggos. We're going to pile the doggos in. As you can see, the zombies' health just starts to drop like a stone. Yikes. Those doggos, oh, they just do such good work. Big doggo fan. Oh, here comes another unit. More zombies. I will say they're starting to run low on guys, though. Each of these zombie units is 230. So, yeah, looking at numbers, once they've lost this unit, they're down to like 400 guys. That's not great. That's not enough zombies to defeat the 2,200 and... What the fuck was that? Oh, I think it was Blood Knights. Blood Knights coming in to join the fray. Okay, who's left? Okay, you've got a unit of Graveguard with great weapons, zombies, and you've got Eugene and Luther. Ooh, that's a bit fancy, isn't it? Look at that. Big old Vargeist statue. Very cool. Okay, zombie unit is disintegrating, which means... Oh yes, here comes the Graveguard. The Graveguard are already sad, though. Which means they're already disintegrating. So even though they're going to charge down the hill towards us, it's not going to take much. How much health are they actually losing at the moment? So they are losing 20 to 40. That's not very much. Although they do also have less speed, melee defense, and armor, which obviously means they're going to be a lot easier to kill. But I guess that does mean if you pull them out of combat, they may well survive, rather than as soon as they start disintegrating, you're basically fucked. Which I quite like. I quite like that change. I genuinely think that if a unit is not in combat, it shouldn't disintegrate. So if you manage to pull it out of combat, it should be fine. Because it's so annoying when a unit just gets sad and then you pull it out of combat and it just sits there and gets sadder and sadder and sadder until it dies of its own accord. So I would really like if you just pull them out of combat, that's it, they're fine, they won't disintegrate until they're in combat again. Boom, job done. Don't see why that's so... I don't see why that's such a big deal, to be honest. I think that would make life... That would make units like that significantly more potent, and considering that it feels like it's supposed to be being undead and elemental and demonic is supposed to be a benefit, and the reason I say that is because some of the Chaos Warrior Lords have the ability to spend a skill point to become demonic. So therefore, it doesn't make sense that CA think it's a bad thing if you can put a skill point into it. But, I mean, what do I know? Oh, I did notice the Vargeist had died. but they came back. Luckily, the Black Coach didn't. What a win. We could subjugate you, but I don't think we're going to do that. We're going to say that. Thank you. Hello, friend. Wait, who the fuck are you? Oh, I thought you were a rebel or something. A dastardly rebel. But no, they're not. They're just hanging around. Good. Would you mind kindly fucking off? Thanks! Okay, let's take... Yeah, we'll get Undying Horde and Invocation of Nahek. You... Isabella. Okay, let's go with melee attack for you, I think. You are kind of our caster, and... Yeah, Penumbral Pendulum. Sounds pretty legit. Yeah, we've got no Winds of Magic at the moment, of course, as is tradition. At least a badly disguised where... Actually, no, change my mind. The Hunger. That way. You are an absolute friggin' nightmare to kill. Oh, hello! Ah, there's the Feral Strigoi. There we are. I knew I'd find them eventually. Look at that. What a win. Right, we're going to say we're going to be a little bit sadder. But we're going to be a little bit more growy. Which I think is optimal. Also, should we not have got a blood kiss for the guy in the city? Capture many provinces. Thank you for the update. Okay, how many settlements do you have? We could. Oh, you're the fucking Ostland. Okay, who's the best target? Well, right. First things first. Let's do the thing that I was going to do previously. And oh crap! I gave that away, didn't I? Shit! Why did I do that? Oh yeah, because you're going to rebel. Yeah, that's fine. No, that does scan. Okay, if we go up next to settlement, I think we can then potentially recruit some bits and pieces. We'll see what we can get there. Might be good. Waldenhof. Oh, no, we'll go Schwarz. Upgrade Schwarzhafen first because it's on the border. Waldenhof needs to get upgraded first because it's also on the border. Let's get some more growth there. I think we're going to knock that down, get some more growth there as well. Just get that growth going. Get that growth. Get the settlements need to be big. Do nothing migration. I mean, that feels like more growth to me. Boom. Okay, if we meander over here. Exactly. Right, I don't really care about. What do we got? Hello! Okay, not as good as I was hoping for, but... Wait, is the lodestone? That is the one with the replenish hit points. Yes, it is. Boom, we'll have that one. And some ghouls. I shall enslave the world. That'll come out. Hello. Hello, beastie boys. You may well be fighting for my right to party. But unfortunately, you're also going to probably come over here and raid me, which I'm not as into. Yeah, we did not get a blood kiss for that last guy, did we? Bullshit. Okay, who are you fighting at the moment?
I have no time for such filth. Your words better carry weight.
Okay, I mean, he's not super... I could just leave him. I don't think that's a really good idea, but I could just leave him and hope he leaves me alone. What do we need to do for victory conditions? So, Northern Sylvan, tick, we need Altdorf, okay, 30. That means we'll get cash replenishment rates when in own territory. And then we need to own the entirety of the Empire and destroy Reichland. Or, I suppose... vassalize them? Nope, it says destroy them. We just need to put Karl in the fucking ground. I guess we need Altdorf, so it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Right, less growth sounds bad. We could let them starve. Whispers of rebellion echo through the halls of your domain. A fraction of mortals under your thrall dares to defy your vampiric supremacy. They speak of promised freedom, a dream that cannot exist in your shadow. The insolence demands a response befitting your power. Shackles of submission. Well, okay, what does this do? Control a local province, construction time for all buildings, income for all buildings, chains of broken will. That is tempting. Upkeep and recruitment cost reduction. That is also tempting. Subjugate the league. Again, that doesn't really feel worth it. Crush the rebellion. Haha, but the growth reduction. I'm gonna take the magic item, thanks. Cheers. More income from repression buildings. Handy. Oh, hello, Wurzak. Okay, we're gonna give you that one. Oh, you've already got that one. Have a potion of farsight? It's not very good. It's not very good, but it'll have to do. Okay, let's get another one of you. Quite like having the Grave Guard, actually. That is quite handy. I genuinely don't think not having the Black Coach is going to... I didn't check how much money the Black Coach was costing me each turn, but I guarantee whatever it was too much. Income from cities, 10%. Vampiric corruption and control. Yeah, let's do that. I did reduce the technology cost, didn't I? Because I did feel like technology in Grimhammer is seemingly quite slow. I guess that's fine, as long as you don't mind a longer campaign, and I think that's generally what they're aiming for. But also, I wouldn't mind if the technologies were a little bit more impactful, but the most of them just seem to be like oh, well, that's nice, I guess. Some of them compound, so, you know, you get 3 technologies and you're going, okay, that's a good bonus. But for the most part, I do find they do tend to be very wishy-washy.
On thy knees, then and only
Oh, you're going to declare war on me, aren't you, you fudging little short bastards. We've got nothing better to do. Evidently not.
I am invincible.
Evidently they do not have anything better to do. Oh, little guy. Now, I wouldn't mind... Yes, so let's build that one. Because if we could get the upgrade for that, that would be super duper handy. You are not unhappy. You're a little bit unhappy. And you've got an entire stack of guys. I think the garrison is beefy enough that you're not going to want to try and take me on. What I would really like, though, is some Graveguard with great weapons, because those would cut through Dwarven armour very nicely. Oh, what now? Deranged worshippers of Sigmar have crossed into your lands proclaiming a holy crusade. Their madness drives them forward without fear of death, making them a dangerous, unpredictable force. Get a banner of bloody conviction. What does that do? Oh. Oh, causes damage to self. Yeah, I'm not into it. Lurk in the shadows? No, that's not really going to help me. Annihilate the crusade. That would give me court supremacy. Sure. Let's do that. Which means we get a minus 10% chance. Binding Winds of Blood passive, increase speed, charge, and weapon strength. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure if that's necessarily the best. Right, no, actually, change my mind. Can we upgrade? What do we need for that? 2,500. If these I tell you what, if they do have artillery, having some bateaus would be. They do have artillery. Having bateaus would be super handy then. So we're gonna scooch over here. What I would like is to get the the garrison in here as well, but we'll see what happens. I mean, Chaos Undivided is a lot. Plus 4's quite a bit, but on the other hand, 3,000 monies would be super duper handy. Yes, I'll take it, because then, boom! Oh, also that one. And I mean, I think we've got enough corruption, so I don't think it's going to have too much of an impact. Nah, it's fine. Hey, buddy, what's up? Tell you what, I'm going to move you over here, because then you can come in on the flank. And then we're going to attack you. You're going to run away, but you can't run too far, can you? No, no, no. Where are you going, little guy? Tell you what, if I come around here...
I am Vlad.
That's gonna put it up you, innit? A gleaming pennant. Okay, I'm going to put that on Vlad, so that Vlad has more chance not to disintegrate at the drop of a hat. Well, shit. Of course it's a choke point. Why wouldn't it be a choke point battle? Obviously. Did you not see the giant choke point on the campaign map? No? Oh, I guess you weren't paying enough attention then. The fuck? I like the fact they put choke point battles in. I get it. What I hate is the fact that you just never know where they are. There's no point trying to strategize around it because fuck knows where the bastards are. Anyway. At least the direwolves managed to punch through and they're currently nomming on the artillery crew. Meanwhile, Vlad has attacked over here, backed up by the corpse cart, which should hopefully keep everyone tip-top condition. I think. Do you get... Do they... Hang on. There we go. No, wait for it. There we go. Yeah, it gives... Whoa. Plus 10 melee attack and defense for everyone. What the fuck? That's pretty good. Just as long as it stays alive. We need to lock down these missile units ASAP. However, the direwolves are once again being MVPs. Just rushing in, eating those dwarf units hanging around behind the lines. And look at that, we've got a massive rent in the dwarf lines. Reinforcements will be arriving shortly. Unfortunately, they're arriving on the my side of the choke points, which means they won't really be that useful. Blood Knights moving in to try and hunt down some more dwarven missile units. Tell you what, the corpse cart is going to be invaluable. It really is just keeping my grave guards safe. Of course, we do have a little bit of armor piercing there, which is quite handy. Yeah, our stats are pretty good, especially with the corpse cart nearby. Good stuff. The direwolves just doing so much work. They've chewed up most of the enemy quarrelers, and they're now moving in to hunt down the remainder, along with the artillery. I think those artillery crews actually, they got 53 kills, which actually rather bad for a choke point. Looks like we've picked off all of the dwarf missile units, which means it's just a matter of time. I don't know how many more dwarves there are hanging around, so I want to try and make this as clean as possible. Here comes a badly disguised werewolf. Now we do have some hammerers, and they will be doing quite a lot of damage, especially to our grave guards. Of course, the grave guard are heavily armoured, and the grave guards can't really do too much damage in return to the hammerers, so we're just taking an absolute beating. Although I will say the ghouls seem to be tickling them to death, which is no bad thing. More direwolves arriving thanks to a badly disguised werewolf. Although, to be honest, at this point, basically we've broken them. Morale starting to drop across the dwarf host. Their general is trying to run away, and here the direwolves just come tearing through. And the dwarves are done. Well, I think that went very well considering what we were up against. Dwarves at a choke point. Oof.
Von Carstein.
Oh, I see. Okay, if I go there. Oh, there we go. The replenishment. Fabulous. Do we... I feel like you should get the Feral Strigoi. That just kind of makes sense to me.
Vlad von Carstein.
That just kind of makes sense. Let's get some more of you. I'm really liking the doggos. What can I say? I love me some doggos. And I also love gold. I love gold. Let's get some gold. Okay, as long as... what... No, it's not words. That goes Ashag. Ashag, could you kill this guy for me? He's strength rank 4, though. What strength rank are you? 99. Right. I mean, I don't... Look, I don't want to say that you don't have a chance, but it is looking somewhat dicey for you, Ashag. I'm just going to lay it out there for you. Just a touch. A smidge dicey, maybe. Let's get the withering. I mean, we could potentially, like... I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. I mean, growth, though. Construction time for infrastructure buildings. It is going to cost us 1 Night Court Supremacy. Oh, and a Blood Kiss as well. For the duration. What does that mean? It's like 1... +1 for duration. So it's going to cost us 1, and it increases by 1 for... So it's going to... For 10 turns, all of these are going to cost another 1? Is that what that means? Should we try it and see what... Okay, what did that do? So they all cost 2. Right, okay. Okay, so I feel like the extra growth is going to be super duper handy, because we're up to 260 growth now. That, yeah, I think that's going to help us grow our core settlements. It's going to come in handy, isn't it? Right, we're going to make you... Wait. What's this? Slaver. Ravenous Hunger. Okay, tempting. Rotten. Attack for those guys. Bog Fallen. Weapon strength for Crypt Ghouls, Crypt Horrors, Toxic Venom. Very tempting. Or Black Hearts. It's 25% speed for the Lord's Army. That is very tempting. That is very tempting. I do like the extra, the 20% extra weapon strength, because I mean we can get monstrosities of more as well. Reduces the costs, physical resistance, and we also get upkeep. So I mean, we could make this like big ghoul army. I mean, the speed is very tempting though. Very, very tempting, but I think we're going to do that for the moment. Okay, time to start kicking the shit out of the stunty dwarven bastards. Oh, don't you have anyone to protect that? That's unfortunate. Tell you what, let's get a badly disguised werewolf up here as well. Just give us both a little bit of experience. Yeah, we'll just occupy it, I think. Now, what I would like to do, potentially, is try and... Wait, what did we get? I thought we got an ancillary or something. Did I spot something there? You're trespassing, you're trespassing. Are you trespassing? I'm not really... I thought I saw like a... Oh, there we go. Dwarf Spy. Raid Oakenhammer. Oh, did it cancel? Mission aborted. No, but that's really good. I didn't realise quests were giving good shit now. I didn't realise. No. Oh, no, that is depressing. Normally quests just give useless trash. That's actually really good. I'm really annoyed now. Damn. God damn. Oh, just... Son of a bitch. Never mind. Right, we'll get some more cash. It's not very much, but... Take what we can get. I'm sorry, are you raiding me? Oh, goddamn. Where did that come from?
I shall enslave the world.
Okay, we'll just march over here. What I would like is if I had someone I could... Hello, you. I haven't met you. I need to find someone who actually wants to buy this trash. What does this do? Peasant blood tax. Gives growth reduction in adjacent provinces. But when any lord is present, it income... Okay, but the likelihood of a lord being present is fairly low. On the other hand, it does just generate 200 income. Which isn't bad. This gives... Ooh! This gives money for all adjacent provinces. That's quite handy. This is... Attrition suffered from vampiric... Okay, that's... Enemy speed. Okay, that's going to have a defensive building. And then we've got... how much is that going to give us? 100? That's going to give us a hundo. And that's going to give us a 50-0. Melee attack for all recruited units in this province does not stack. Oh. Shit, I remember back in the day when you could build the blacksmith and it would give you extra melee attack and defense. That's quite fun. That is fun. Oh, I used to love that. And you could, like, especially in Shogun, you could find a settlement which was going to give you, like, loads and loads of, or give you more bonuses. And that could be, like, little recruitment grounds. I love that shit. The J Custodians actually want to give me a trade agreement. I am surprised. I wouldn't say shocked, I'm surprised. I really hate that I'm having to waste my time dealing with fucking dwarves. Also, why do you have so many armies? You had one over here. You've got another one here. I literally just killed one.
Thou shalt treat me with the respect I deserve.
Yes, dwarves. Oh, you want a peace treaty? You know what? I'm almost tempted to give it to you because, as I say, I'm really annoyed in having to fight you. But you'll just declare war on me later. So, there's no point having a ceasefire if you're just going to start again as soon as my back is sent. Oh, we've got a Banshee. Okay, Banshees, pretty useful. Mostly for stabbing people. If I can find some, because they're good at blood smooches. So we're going to send you over there. What does this do? Necromancer. Okay, that was going to get... No, you know what I would like is some more Winds of Magic. So I'm going to do that to try and get some more Winds of Magic. You I'm not so worried about. Utmost attrition. I could maybe do some raiding? Give me some extra cash. See, you've got... There's like another... You've got so many armies. More than I would have expected to have. I mean, normally in Grimhammer, factions don't have more than 2 or 3 armies. And that's big factions. So I'm surprised that these guys seem to just be stacking fucking stacks of dwarves all over the bloody place. do not like. Strongly do not like. Ah. Caught you in the underway, did I? Where were you going? That's my other question. Never mind. Ugh, I do not like all these grenades that you've got. That looks like it's going to sting. Right, we need to lock you down ASAP, but that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.